Well, hello there, everybody out there. Welcome to the Flawless and Tea Party Chat Show. It is Thursday. It is, time for topical chat. And of course, I'm not on my own, especially not on a Thursday. Let us welcome our special co-presenter in. He is super. He is awesome. It's Mr. Tea Party Gaming. How you doing tonight, T?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm not too bad.
As I said last night, I do try.
Right, okay, so we're going to start off tonight. Before we do the topic of tonight, we're going to start off on a bit of a somber note, I'm afraid. Yesterday, here in the UK, we lost a great man, a great talent, Mr. Paul O'Grady.
Yeah.
He was.
That was a shock.
That was a shock. He did. Was known for being his drag queen persona, Lily Savage. He was an animal rights activist and fought, for the LGBT plus community. And he was an all-round great entertainer. An all-round, just an all-round great person, really. He was loved by many. I mean, I used to watch him be Lily Savage as early as sort of like the 90s when he was on The Big Breakfast as Lily Savage, and then sort of like him doing TV shows like Blankety Blank as Lily, and then sort of like moving on later on in his career to when he actually had on Channel 4 every night, the Paul O'Grady show, where he used to broadcast with his little sidekick dog Buster every night. And, it was a fantastic thing to watch, and it was always entertaining, proper TV show. So he was a proper TV showman. He was a proper legend. And I just want to pay tribute tonight and say rest in peace to Paul O'Grady. Tea Party, have you got any memories of Paul?
Well, I knew of him, but I did really watch his shows. I knew of them. Well, before I was born, his character was about before I was born, so I didn't really watch that, because obviously that was obviously finished probably after I was born. So, but I do roughly remember his Paul O'Grady show. Never really watched it, but I know of it. And I know of him, he loves animals and that and stuff.
Yeah.
And his show, Paul O'Grady, Love of Dogs, we know that. And stuff. I never really watched him, no, but I knew of him.
Yeah.
And it was a sad and shocking news. I saw it yesterday morning, and I thought, God, bloody hell, he passed away.
Yeah. In the chat, Ashley says, hello, Bill Barker. Hello, Bill. Welcome to the stream. So tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit out of the ordinary. I usually do this when sort of like a wrestler passes or something, but it's Paul at the end of the day, so we're going to be doing this. So right now I'm going to have a 1 minute silence for Paul. There's going to be nothing but silence. I'm going to mute my mic, and I'll be back in a minute when we will start the main topic of this evening. And we'll get going with it. So your 1 minute silence for Paul O'Grady starts now. Thank you very much, everybody. That was your 1 minute silence dedicated to the life, memory, and career of Mr. Paul O'Grady. Thank you, Paul. You will be missed. Okay, so on to tonight's main topic of the live stream. Let me get this set up.
It was your choice.
It is my choice this week. and I'm happy to say that I've remembered what I'm going to do. So that's always a plus.
That is a plus.
Indeed, it is. We'll go with. Is this a?
Makes a change.
I bet I was going to fucking say I want an eco fucking mower. No, it isn't.
Of course, your Thursday game, Lawnmower Simulator.
Absolutely. I can guarantee this ain't going to crash, and also we've got the Dino DLC, so people get to see what that's like if they haven't got it.
Well, lucky. That's good that your game did work the other night.
Yeah. I haven't been on there since, but...
No, but that was lucky that worked. Makes a change.
Right, let's get on this bloody thing. Yes, I'm going to skip ground check because I already know roughly what's our height is going to be. Okay.
Do you know?
Well, I think so.
You think so? That's not a good way to start.
No, it ain't really, is it? Okay.
No.
What height is it? 9. Let's take it to 6.
I think Ashley's gone.
He'll probably be back in a little bit. Good old Bill Barker. Right,
Bill
now...
Barker. Who the fuck is Bill Barker?
He's a character that's coming to WWP when I do them streams.
Well,
okay, so...
I don't know wrestling, so...
Right, let's go. So tonight's topic is Saturday television. Not so much just sort of like Saturday mornings, but also Saturday nights as well, and what it used to be when I was a kid, and how it's, you know, progressed now, and what it is now. I'm going to basically kick it off. So, to me, Saturday, when I was a kid, was always a staple in TV viewing. I mean, I remember the days of me getting up when I was like 7, 8 years old, and going downstairs, putting the TV on in the main living room there, and fucking watching, you know, all the good stuff that used to come on a Saturday morning. We had cartoons, we had all of that, and although some of that is still about today, it's not as it was. And people say, yeah, well, you've got to move on with the times. Well, yes, but do the TV shows of today have to be so crap? You know, I mean, you know, I used to sit there and watch all sorts of things like, oh, bloody hell, what did I used to watch on a Saturday morning? What didn't I, should I say? You know, we used to have proper things dedicated to kids on a Saturday morning. We used to have a show called Live and Kicking that was on the BBC every week. We had things like, later on, after Live and Kicking, we had Ministry of Mayhem. We had SMTV Live. When I was a kid, we had things like Going Live and Motormouth, Ghost Train, that kind of thing. And now all of that is gone, and you know, television on a Saturday morning is gone to shit, I think, and also it's gone to shit on a Saturday night pretty much, I think, as well.
You're showing your age.
You know, well, you know, at the end of the day, you got to think about it, right? You got to think about it rationally. It's, well, what has happened to it? I mean, now Saturday mornings aren't like, I mean, there's a few kids' cartoons and stuff on, and yes, I know there are dedicated channels for kids like CBBC and CBeebies and that, and there's also things like you know, you got like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and all that stuff. But if you ain't got access to them, and you literally got like Freeview and that, and you've got no access to the others, what do kids watch? I mean,
Well,
you
I
know,
grew up with Freeview. I never had Sky or anything like that when I was a kid. I had Freeview channels, and that was it, and an aerial. That was all I had.
yeah.
You know.
Well, when I was a kid, we didn't have Freeview. That was all that was analog back then. There was only 4 TV channels, and that's me showing my fucking age there. And you know, it's just one of them things, really, isn't it? That I know, sort of like things have got to progress, but why do the shows have to be so crap? I mean, what's wrong with showing like the classic stuff now? There's nothing bad about it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just sort of like the, you know, the difference now. I mean, fucking, the shows I used to watch were absolutely crazy. You know, I mean, fuck, I used to watch so many of them. T, what shows did you used to like watching on a Saturday morning as a kid?
Well, what shows I watched during the week and at the weekend was on CBBC. Was every morning before 7 o'clock, Arthur. Every morning, right?
Yeah.
That was a good show. You knew when it was before school or even at the weekend, you knew that I was on. And after that was Tracy Beaker. And then after that was normally Bear Behaving Badly, or what else was there? There was a show called Trap that I can remember. I did used to watch CITV. That had My Parents Are Aliens on that. I do remember watching Chuckle Vision. And Dick and Dom. I remember roughly watching that. And that's the shows I used to watch.
Okay, any of them your favourites?
Oh, Chuckle Vision. I did like watching that.
To me.
To you, Scooby-Doo was one of them I liked. Oh my
Yeah.
god, Scooby-Doo now, that's gone to shit as well. They've changed Scooby-Doo too much.
Yeah.
There's a new Scooby-Doo out. Scooby-Doo's not even going to bloody be in it. What, they've got what? A black Shaggy as well? It's like, really? I've seen
They're just trying to be sort of like inclusive, aren't they? And I guess they're trying to reinvent the wheel and try and, you know, well, in a way also trying to be a bit more diverse with it, but still.
You know, it's not the same. I've seen the new Scooby-Doo now. It's not the same as it used to be.
Okay.
You know, that's another favourite of mine. That's not the same as it used to be neither, that I can remember.
Yeah.
You know, I had the DVDs and all that, and then, yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's Saturday mornings, but what about, like, Saturday nights? I mean, because now, actually, let's stay on Saturday mornings just for a second, because they used to be on, like, BBC and ITV. Other channels are available, but they used to be, they used to have sort of like, you know, these kids shows on. Now you go on there, and there's James Martin cooking shit and fucking, you know, that's all it is, like cooking stuff and, you know, fucking your football shows and stuff. I mean, you know, that's one thing that really hasn't changed, you know, about a Saturday match of the bloody day, because if it did, I suppose all the toddlers would get upset. But,
I used to watch Big Cook and Little Cook.
That's
another show I
changed.
used to watch. I know. Even I was sad about that, how changed. I was like, oh, really?
Yeah.
It was so good when I was younger.
But even now, like, we'll move to Saturday nights. I mean, when I was little, I'll go to sort of like when I was like 12 years old. Saturday nights, it was fucking on TV. It was, you'd have Jim Davidson on BBC One with the Generation Game, and then like Noel's House Party, and stuff like that. And then you'd have over the other side would be where I would be. I'd watch. We used to have shows like Baywatch on. I used to watch that religiously because when I was 12 years old, I had a crush on Pamela Anderson.
Yeah.
I actually do have the Baywatch box sets in my cupboard. And you know, thank you. And
I like how you just agree.
and you know, I used to, you know, it used to be that, and then it used to be Gladiators, and shows like, you know, Whatever You Want, and shows like, oh, You Bet, and stuff like that, and Stars in Their Eyes. And I mean, in a way, they're trying to reinvent the wheel a bit there with fucking Starstruck. Now, I watch it, but you know, I've been watching it since it began this season, and half the fuckers on there ain't got a fucking clue. You know, you know, you know, half of them can't fucking sing, and sometimes the wrong team goes through, and that's like, are you hearing the same thing as I am? No, I only watch it because basically my wife wants to watch it. If it was my choice, I wouldn't. But now, even like Saturday night,
you watch Dance on the Night, and I don't watch that.
Yes, I do watch fucking around on frozen water, but it's you know, that is I'll be honest, I watch it in case they fall over.
Fair enough.
You know, I mean, I was I must admit I did enjoy this. I did enjoy this season's Dance on Ice, but that's not Saturday. That's Sunday. We're talking Saturday.
Well, still the weekend.
Yeah, but you know, it's going to be one. It's just one of them things, and you know, I just think Saturday night TV's gone to shit. I mean, in my house when I was little, we used to do sort of like the game shows and like Baywatch, Gladiators, what have you. And then sort of like, you know, that'd be proper Saturday night tea time viewing and stuff. Things like Brian Connolly used to have a show on in the 90s and that, and it's just all gone now. And it's, you know, all it is now is like football results and fucking, you know, news about doom and gloom, and you know, I just don't see the point in it anymore. I just think Saturday night TV has pretty much died. I mean, the only thing that I'll watch on a Saturday night now that I actually enjoy is Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway. That's literally all I do enjoy watching now. Anything else is just sort of like a bit meh. You know, they try and have game shows on like The Wall and The Wheel and stuff. And okay, yeah, they can be good. I'll watch to see who's on them. But you know, it's just sort of like not really entertaining anymore. You know, everything's just gone now. I mean, what's your opinion on how Saturday night TV used to be when you were a kid compared to now?
Well, I watch the same stuff I did when I was a kid. I still watch Saturday Night Takeaway. I still watch I'm a Celeb when that's on end of the year. Britain's Got Talent I stopped since last year. That's gone to fucking shit any fucking ways.
Why have you stopped watching Britain's Got Talent?
Right. I used to love it. I used to watch it every time it was on every year. And what I liked about it was people who work 9-to-5 jobs, who want to go out there and find their stardom, be singers, be a dancer, be a magician, whatever they want, whatever they audition for, right?
Yeah.
Now, they get any fucker on there they want, no matter if they've been on a talent show before, or they're just an artist before, a comedian before, and their career's dried up, and they want to be on TV again just to get their TV appearance again. Like the woman on there last year of The Greatest Showman. Yeah, fair enough, she wasn't in the film, right? But she was on one of the songs. That's known in films. Normally you get a singer, and normally you get an actress or an actor in front of that person who lip syncs their song. Fair enough. But she made out. Now, if you're in the social media world and follow these people, obviously you know in this generation when you've got social media and all that, you find these things out, right? They found out that she's already been well known. She's already out there. She's got her voice out there on a film, and she's on Instagram with other celebrities. She's out there with her face, and she said, "I'm on here to put myself out here. I'm here to show my face, and I've been behind the scenes all that time." That's bollocks. That is bollocks. If you're in the social media world and follow these people and see these people, if you're in that generation, then you would know. I didn't know that until I saw the comments of the Britain's Got Talent post with her, and I looked it up, and I was like, "That's wrong. You should be on there to, put yourself out there because you're behind the scenes. But if you're already out there already, that's basically ruining it for other people who wants to be out there, who's not famous."
Yeah.
You know, and it's happened with all of them. That's what's gone downhill. They don't care who they fucking put on there anymore. You know, it used to be like before. It was Paul Potts. You know, he worked at Carphone, I think it was, or some shop like that, and he made his fame. You know, he went on there. Susan Boyle, how old she was? Subo. Right, she shocked everyone, didn't she? How old she was when she went on there. Look how famous she got. You know, all the old ones. What we known at the beginning, who we didn't know about, like George Sampson. How many times he auditioned and he finally found his fame? You know what I mean? That's gone now. You can put anyone on there now, you're famous or not, and it's really disappointing.
Right.
And that's why.
What do you think? You know, I mean, obviously, I do remember Britain's Got Talent. I used to watch it a little bit myself. I weren't a mega fan. I'd just watch it and probably sit there criticising half the fuckers. But you know, but still, it's not. I mean, would you class that as entertainment? I mean,
not anymore. It used to be.
When I've always watched Britain's Got Talent, it's always been the same thing. Yes, you've got someone on there. You've got all these different acts on there, and I mean, it's mainstream commercialised TV, so to a degree, it's predictable what's going to happen. Now, you get it's like a young singer on there or something, they're gonna fucking win. No matter if they're like a kid or something, they're gonna win, and stuff like that. It's not. I didn't see it as about talent then. And half these dance troupes that go on there, what the fuck is their fucking deal? Seriously, I mean, like take the worst dance troupe in the history of our sport, and I don't care if people like them. Diversity. Okay, I think sort of like how many members they've got is okay, but all they do is jump a fucking round. I mean, seriously, take the fuckers to a trampoline park. You know what I mean? You know, if they were honestly, I thought they were a good dance troupe, I would give them praise, but I don't. I just can't see it in them. I just think they're very, very, you know, talentless. I mean, fucking hell, I can jump in the fucking air. Does that mean I could be a member? You know.
They were good at the beginning when they first done Britain's Got Talent, though. Everyone, they won the show.
They might have won the show, but another thing about these shows like that, how do you know that these votes are real? How do you know it's the studio? It's not the studio producers, you know, just raking in cash from the public, and then sort of like saying, right, okay, well, we think these were the best ones, so we're just going to say that they're the winner, although the public have voted for really this person to win. You see, you don't know. You don't know if these phone votes and stuff, and like now online votes are even counted and real. You know, I just think it's you know, one big thing. We never used to really have that. We used to have like Stars in Their Eyes, where people would pretty much do the same thing as they do on Starstruck now,
there was American Idol. Before Talent.
You know, it was Pop Idol, dude. We're not in America.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, American Idol, Pop Idol. Yeah.
You know, and now it's just sort of like, you know, like on Stars in Their Eyes, it'd be one single solitary person on there. If you can hear noises, by the way, viewers, it's the dinosaurs. And, you know, they would go on and be their act. And it wasn't sort of like, that's up to the viewers at home. Pick up your phones and phone 09024, you know, Bill Barker or something. You know, it would be sort of, if your name's right there's Bill Barker, I don't know you, but I'm just using that name as an example. Other names are available. You know, and stuff like that. And it never used to be like that. It used to be sort of like in the Matthew Kelly presenting it, and it would be, you know, studio audience, place your votes now. And even sometimes then I'd think, okay, you know, and see what happens. But now it's, I don't know. I really do think that Saturday night television has gone to shit. We used to get such a variety on a Saturday night, and they used to be entertaining, but now it's just not. I mean, yeah, okay, Starstruck's on, and will I be watching that this week? I might be not, I don't know. But I only watch it because my wife wants to watch it, you know, that's fair enough.
Apparently Shania Twain's back this one, so...
Right, I'm not watching it this week then.
Just want to tell you.
You know, so, you know, it is... I struggle when it comes to Saturday night TV, but I suppose now, in a way, you know, you can make your own Saturday night.
Well, with all streaming services out there now, people don't really watch TV anymore.
Well, that's what I was about to say. You're thinking the same thing as me.
You know, I don't really watch TV much anymore. The only time I watch TV is when Alan Deck's on TV. You know, that's the only time I really watch that sort of reality TV. Other than that, I don't bother. I watch DVDs most of the time. You know, like a film, or I've got on DVD, or a box set I've got on DVD. You know, I don't really watch TV anymore. You know, and that's what I do now. I don't watch TV.
Yeah.
It's very rare I watch TV now. Even when I was a kid, it was exactly the same. Only when Alan Deck was on TV.
I pretty much watch Ant and Deck. Other presenters are available, and you know, it's, you know, I don't mind their stuff. I do like Saturday Night Takeaway, but the thing that ruins Saturday Night Takeaway for me is Stephen Mulhern, because he's in everything.
Oh, he's funny, he is. I like their banter though. This Saturday's was funny though, wasn't it? That ice bath one, that was hilarious. That was
Yeah.
funny. I did feel sorry for Deck though, but that was funny.
But that's basically the way I see it. It may be wrong, it may be right, and people may or may not disagree with me. These are my own opinions, but I would love Saturday night TV to be the way it used to be, when television was television and there was something actually on worth watching. Because now I just don't think there is. I think it's all...
There ain't.
No.
I agree with you, there ain't really. As I said, I don't watch it, really. Only when, what I said, Anne Deck was on TV, and that's about it. I don't really watch all these new reality shows they call reality shows now. I only watched, The Wheel, when Daz Black was on it, and that was it. Or with Michael McIntyre. I don't watch that, right? But I only watched it when Daz Black was on it, and that was it.
I mean, if it was up to me and I was in charge of all of this stuff, I'd have classics on there, show the people what they're missing, show them that Saturday night TV used to be good, but now it's not really.
Even if they can't bring them back because the old presenters have probably passed away or old now, repeat them. You can find the old shows and repeat them, put them on TV, put them on all these streaming services now, put them on, put them on there, so people can watch them. There's ways of doing it. We've got the technology now for people to do that, and they don't do that neither.
Do you know what? I've been known to sit there and watch Challenge on Freeview pretty much all afternoon to watch the old shows. I mean, they have Family Fortunes on there. Okay, that was more of a Friday night thing. They have like Bruce Forsyth's shows on there and stuff. Rest in peace, Brucey, and stuff like that. And they're the shows that I grew up with. They're the shows that I liked. But it's just gone to nothing now, and keep bringing back all these, trying to reboot all of these shows, and it just doesn't work. I mean, the only thing that is still, I think, pretty much broadcasting now, as it did when I was a kid, is on BBC One. Casualty, that's still on. I used to watch.
Surprised that's still going.
I used to watch that on a Saturday night with my mum. My mum used to like watching that. She still does watch it to this day. Other hospital dramas are available, and and it's that one's still going, but a lot of it has just, I really think, gone to shit. I mean, I literally sat there this week, and what gave me the idea, because I was really struggling to think of a topic for this week. And what gave me the idea was actually watching Starstruck last week and seeing that and thinking, right, okay, Saturday night TV is going to be our topic, because holy shit.
I like Starstruck, really, but that's my sort of thing. But that Bruno Mars one was shit.
Well, Bruno Mars is shit, so...
Well, that's your opinion, but I like Bruno Mars, but that impersonator was shit. That's
actually another thing. On Starstruck this week, I think that also helped inspire it as well. When they introduced like two of the teams, or two of the people on the teams, they used Bruno Mars as like a backing track for two of them, and I was like, for fuck's sake, there are other songs out there by people who can actually sing. Use one of them. And, and it... Oh... I mean, I don't know what's coming up after Starstruck, but I hope something good. I hope that they can pull something out of the bag and something good for a Saturday night. I mean, if you had your choice, T, of anything that you could put on a Saturday night, if you was in charge, what would you have on TV?
Oh, God. As I said, I've said the ones I've watched, but I don't know. They're still on TV now. Saturday Night Takeaway, not Political Talent. I'm a Celeb. But make it more real with I'm a Celeb. That's what I would say. Make it more real. Like,
how do you mean more real?
And get celebrities on there who we fucking know, as well. Like I hear Anne Deck's not really fully in charge of I'm a Celeb a lot. Yeah, they present it, but they're not fully in charge, as people think. They're more in charge of Saturday Night Takeaway than anything, right? Yeah, they've got moved with the times of different celebrities out there. They put someone who's on fucking Love Island on there. That's not a fucking celebrity.
Honestly, no. That's the thing, though. I mean, you know, that's the thing these days. I mean, and that also does contribute to Saturday nights because they have these people who like them in on Love Island, on some of these shows and some of these game shows and stuff as like the special guest of the week. And, you know, people who have been on, I don't think people that have been on Love Island, people that have been on things like Big Brother, unless they actually make a career of it so they are well known and become a celebrity, I don't class them as a celebrity. I think that dumb word celebrity gets chucked about a bit too easily these days because you could have, right, me or you could go on Big Brother or something, literally be there for a week, get voted off. The next week we're doing TV press and TV interviews, and that suddenly classes us as a celebrity. Hell, you know, I'm just I do this YouTube. I'm not what they call a YouTube celebrity. I'm far fucking from it. You know, I just like to stream games and do it all for fun. I don't earn no money off YouTube like some people do. I do it for fun. You know, I broadcast on a Thursday night with this total twazzock, and you know, and I just have fun with it. You know, it's just one of them things. I mean, if I was to run Saturday nights, I would bring back and show classics. I would show the classics of comedy mainly.
Comedy, yeah.
I honestly, now a lot of people might think I'm dull for it. I mean, I grew up with it and I fucking love it. I put the two Ronnies on, mate. I'd put Only Fools on. I'd put Only Fools on.
God. That's what I would do. Right, the only time Only Fools is on is on the weekend. Why is it not on during the week? That annoys me. I'll put it on every fucking day. If that was me.
Well, I suppose it's all about audiences and viewing figures and stuff, but...
And also stop cutting up and editing things out of shows as well. I've seen on my groups I'm on Facebook, like Only Fools, Young Ones and all that. People have noticed on these streaming services and TV have cut a lot out because it's offensive.
Oh right, so the Snowflakes, Karens and Kevins of the world don't, you know, and the woke brigade don't fucking kick up the fuss. Yeah, there's too many of them.
Yeah, that's what's happened apparently. I've always cut the things out. If the only time you can watch real life TV like that is on DVD, if you get like the box set and stuff of these old shows, because nothing's been touched, nothing's been edited. Well, it depends where you get it from, but
that's you know, that's back to sort of like Saturday, you know, that's Saturday nights and stuff. But back to Saturday mornings, I mean, when you wake up on a Saturday, do you want to watch something like you know, a decent like classic cartoon that you can sort of like enjoy and get your teeth into, or do you want to watch somebody telling you how to cook a steak and then cutting it open and it's still bleeding? You know.
No, I don't want to watch that. No, I don't really watch cooking stuff neither. The only thing I watched, as I said as a kid, was Big Cook, Little Cook, and that was it. I don't really watch cooking shows.
I mean,
you know, back to the side about I'm a Celeb, about being real.
Yeah.
Do what Daz Black and Dave did. They made it more real than anything. They hunted their own food. They got themselves water. They tried to survive in a tent. Fucking hell. I know it's been going for years. I think I'm a Celeb back in the day was more real than it was now. They get like hammocks and beds to sleep, and they get fucking rations of rice and beans. Right? They got cameras everywhere. Fucking hell. Dave was I went into the sea and had a toilet, didn't he, on the thing?
Yeah.
They get their own toilet. They get like a shower kind of didn't they, on there? They didn't. That's what I mean by be real. You know.
Yeah, but you know, I think that I'm a Celeb could do that. But the question is, would they? Will they? No. I mean, think about it. You see it every week, right? And I don't even know if they're made up just for clicks and views and stuff. But you see, sort of like watch on Saturday Night Takeaway, for instance, and then you'll get sort of like people shocked about Saturday Night Takeaway over a certain segment or something, or criticise a musical act that was on there. I mean, if they're a crap musical act, they're criticise away. But
Buster's going to be on there this week. I can't wait.
Right. Okay.
I can't wait for that one.
So, you know, I mean, like I say, these are only our opinions.
Those celebrities say they struggle being I'm a celeb, and fair enough, behind the scenes you don't know. But you weren't struggling as Dave and the Dads was doing on their video. They struggled more. They struggled more, you can tell.
Well, this isn't about Daz and Dave, this is about Saturday Night TV.
I'm just mentioning it just an example if I'm a celeb. That's Saturday Night TV as well, in a way.
Well, that's on every week. That's on every weeknight, but...
kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I do see what you mean, though. I mean... but, yeah,
like they say they can't have makeup. Some people have noticed they do have makeup on there. You know...
I've noticed that.
You know, how real was that? Oh, one of them had like a medical thing because obviously some of them had medical. That's another thing. Why have medical reasons if you're going to go in there? Like every time they say, "Oh, this person's not going to do his trial because of medical reasons," but they want to do a trial though, and don't you not have a medical test before they go in there?
Honestly, I would have thought so.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's not real enough anymore.
So are you going to be still watching I'm a Celeb when it comes on then, or...?
We'll see who's on there this year first.
Well, they've got their new one starting, haven't they? The South Africa one, but from what I saw last week on Saturday Night Takeaway, it's already been filmed.
I know, but people moan about that. There's no public vote. But in the trailer, when they showed on Saturday Night Takeaway, they explained why. Because they're all fighting against who's going to be the ultimate winner. There's no going to be public vote. It's between all them. Basically, they're all going to be voted out by how much they're going to do in the jungle, like what trials they do well in. There's nothing to do with public vote. There's no stars going to be one. They're going to be going against each other. They're not going to be a team. That's why.
Yeah. Can I just say that I'm not going to be doing a Dino Park on here anymore because this is taking fucking forever.
Fair enough. But yeah, like I said, I don't know about this show of I'm a Celeb. We'll see. I might watch the new one. We'll see. See what that's all about.
I mean, yeah, okay, like you said, with the Saturday night stuff and the streaming services, you can create your own Saturday night. Whether you're having a films every week, whether you're watching TV shows on, you know, series on Netflix and stuff like I currently am, you know, there's one on there I've really, really gotten into. And, you know, I didn't watch it tonight, but, you know, Saturday, I mean, well, this Saturday's a busy, well, this weekend's a busy fucking weekend for me. More about that later, dear viewer, but, you know, it is just one of those things, and, yeah, I think Saturday Night TV has gone to crap.
Yeah.
Saturday morning TV's gone to crap. Do you obviously you remember Dick and Dom? I think you might be. I think you might be old enough. Do you remember Ministry of Mayhem?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Holly Willoughby used to be on it.
No, I don't. No, I didn't watch that. No.
Oh my fucking god! The days when Holly Willoughby was on it. Damn, she was fucking so hot. You know.
Now she crazes everyone's tits. You know. But we'll still say don't have a go on those big bazungas.
Not on stream, dude. You know, it's but it's yeah. I mean, we used to have characters that we'd you know, look forward to seeing every week. I mean, these are puppets, okay? I think it was on Ghost Train, Motormouth Ghost Train, one of them. We used to have Nobby the sheep.
Nobby the sheep.
Seriously? Look it up on Google if you don't believe me. Nobby the sheep.
That's hilarious.
We used to have him. We used to have all sorts of different characters, puppets and stuff. I mean, that's like I was saying earlier to my good wife that that about, you know, celebrities these days and music acts. And how sort of like Saturday morning TV would help progress their career. They'd be on. Well, kind of like that, but they'd be on shows like Going Live and things like that, and they'd be on there as the musical act of the week, and then sit down for a Q&A with people with like kids in the studio and stuff who'd ask sort of like, how many, like, just random questions like how many tracks are on your latest album, when is the album coming out, when can we expect to see it. And now it's sort of like, I mean, celebrities pretty much promote themselves now over social media and stuff.
Yeah, talking about that, with all these old celebrities coming back and old bands coming back, right? Like Busters, for instance, right? They're back, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
They're doing TV interviews still left, right? Still here and there, like on This Morning. They're on, what else was they on? They're on radio, like Heart and Capital and all that. And I watched the This Morning one. And I think it was All the One show. I can't remember. They asked them about how do you feel about the streaming and promoting yourself on social media and that now. Is it different from back when you were starting, like how you used to do it? Because they were just near the end of when it all started, like streaming and doing all that stuff. They were still buying CDs just before all that come about. And I'm glad they still were just in the end band before that would come about. And they said it's good, but it feels a lot different than it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when McFly came about,
yeah.
And I remember sort of like Busted actually promoting them on SMTV Live, which used to be hosted by Ant and Dec and Cat Deeley. And, SMTV was such a good show. It really was. They used to have their version of Friends on there, Chums. They used to have,
yes.
And they used to have special guests on there every week, like wrestlers. I've seen, like Kurt Angle, Trish Stratus, and people like that on there, just to name but a couple of wrestlers I've seen on there. And I mean, even Live and Kicking, Bret the Hitman Hart was on there once. That was a way for even sort of like things like that to promote what they're doing and stuff like that, and try and get the public interested. Now it is different because of social media. Yes, you can reach a lot more people a lot quicker, but seeing the actual bands on TV and stuff.
Like
Brilliant.
I said, Buster's still doing it. McFly's going to be on BBC One tomorrow morning promoting their new song that's coming out tomorrow or tonight. Do you know what I mean? They're still doing that. They are. A lot of artists are doing it here and there, but not a lot as they used to. No, it's very rare you see them still do it. Go on TV and promote their tour and stuff and tour an album. It's very rare. I'm surprised they're still doing it. Like going on these shows like This Morning and Lorraine and all that. And it's very rare.
I mean, every single morning I watch Good Morning Britain. Hi, Susanna. And, it's, I enjoy watching it, but it's all doom and gloom.
I think. There's another one, Good Morning Britain, people go on.
I just really think Saturday has gone to crap. But one thing, I mean, there even used to be, on a Saturday, there used to be a musical show on, just around about lunchtime it used to be. And it was actually called The Chart Show, and they'd play parts of, like videos, music videos, songs. You'd get to hear songs on there, first and stuff, and that. I mean, it used to piss you off a little bit because you'd be getting into a song and then they used to fast forward through the rest of it and play something else. But it was all like the current stuff back in the day, and it was just good, It wasn't any of this.
A lot of songs get overplayed now.
Yeah. They do. They really, really do. So, there you go. I mean, I think we'll, but I think Saturday has gone to crap. And not the news shows, the TV shows out there, the channels out there, please can you make Saturday morning fun again? Saturday morning is the place to be. The kids have had a hard enough week at school with all the shit they have to do there. Let's have a bit of fun, yeah? On a Saturday.
Bring it back, or just repeat the old shows. That's what I can say.
I agree.
Put them on these streaming services that everyone's got now. Bring it all back on there. If not, you've got the technology now.
They have the technology. They have the, material in the archives. Let's see it. You know.
That's one way of doing it.
So there you go. I think that concludes it. These opinions are mine and T's. So don't be a Karen or a Kevin. And if you're offended by anything, get a life. That's basically our topic for this week, which is Saturday night or Saturday TV. How bad it's got, and how we're forced to watch James Martin cook a fucking sausage. Other chefs are available. There you go. So that has been our topic for this week. We ain't going to cut it just yet. We're going to have literally a couple of minutes just to stop in with T here and see how his week has been.
It's been fine.
Good.
Not much really haven't happened, but got stuff to look forward to. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been alright this week.
Good stuff. Now comes the biggest thing of the night. Tea Party Gaming. 1 week, your decision of topic.
I know, but I'm not going to struggle like you were.
Okay, so next Thursday, Tea Party will be here with me. Same bat channel, same bat time, and there'll be Tea Party's decision about what we talk about.
I don't know. I haven't really. It's hard to struggle to find what to say and talk about. Even if I don't think about anything, it would just be a random conversation. If not, we don't know.
A random conversation about what? We can't come on stream, T, and go well, what did you do today? Well, I went down to Morrison's, bought a 6-pack of beans. You can
if you want.
We've already done the cost of living.
Well, that's still going on, so
yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Okay. Well, you know what then? We've done 46 minutes. It isn't too bad. And this has been your live stream for this week. Now, I do have a few things to get through. Ooh. First and foremost, tonight is your Vinyl Friday. It'll be uploaded between the hours of... Let me get off this mower so you can hear me better.
Okay, fine.
It'll be uploaded between the hours of 12 and 1. It's going to be MJ related this week, and it's going to be one of the younger things. You want to know what it is? You need to stay tuned to this channel to find out. Also, I usually sometimes now do a stream on a Sunday. This Sunday, there will be no live stream. This weekend, starting tomorrow night, is WrestleMania weekend. We've got the Hall of Fame tomorrow night, WrestleMania Night 1 Saturday, WrestleMania Night 2 on Sunday. So there will be no live stream this Sunday. And also, the kids are off school now, so I might have a bit more time with other half at night times. There will be live streams this week, but they might be either a little the same sort of time or just a little bit later. Okay, so just remember that. But I will keep next Thursday to the same time, so you know where you are with that one if you want to come. Check out the chat show and see what Tea Party picks for a topic next week. But for right now, it is going to be interesting. I am going to say, once again, don't miss your Vinyl Friday coming up between 12 and 1. And you will enjoy it, I hope. And thank you all for watching. Tea Party, thank you for once again coming on and joining us tonight.
You're welcome, as always.
Have you enjoyed it tonight?
Been fun. Yes, it's been fun.
Okay, brilliant. Right. So, that was Tea Party. I have other nephews that are available. And we have... I actually do.
Why do you keep saying that? Where did that come from?
I don't even know.
That's just random. You've never done that before.
Randomness. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna go now, and thank you all for watching out there. You guys are fucking amazing. Thank you and hello to any new subscribers. We've had a couple join, so thank you to any new subscribers. You know what's the best channel. You know Entertainment when you see it, don't you? You guys are awesome. Yeah. And thank you to everybody really out there. So All that's left for me to say now. Go
We
on, T.
should start on a Saturday as well and entertain people on a Saturday. If you don't want to watch TV, crap TV, come and watch us on a Saturday or Thursday.
Well, you could do.
You know,
My Saturday's family time. I'm not doing streams on a Saturday. You can if you want. Yeah. But in any event, thank you all so much for watching. And all that's left for me to say is don't forget to subscribe here if you're new. Turn on them post notifications to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video or stream. Also follow me on Instagram at Flawless Rage 2. But right now, guys, thank you all for watching. Enjoy your Vinyl Friday this week. It's going to be epic. And I will see you probably Monday, maybe, all depending on things, okay? So thank you once again for watching. And always remember to be you, be the real you, be the true you, because there's no point in being a fake fuck, is there? Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. If you're watching Mania, enjoy it. Enjoy Vinyl Friday. And I'll see you guys later. From me and T, thanks for watching, and good night, everyone. Bye.